Safe to play yet? How's the volume? I have recently found out it took a whole... See, that might be very loud. I don't know. Compared to me, don't know. Oh, that's already all the way up. Derp. It will not actually spin. Plus, there's garbage people about 10 floors, maybe 12 floors down, depending on how you define a floor, doing their thing. And I thought they were done. Apparently, they're not. So, congratulations. You get to hear the garbage men doing their things. I know the magnitude of privilege you are now experiencing may be too difficult for some to absorb, and if your head explodes, I'm not liable. Regardless. Oh, look at that, 819. That was my birthday. That number just comes up all the time in life. Really weird. Yeah, I just wanted to close those stupid gaps. They're starting to drive me nuts from my view across the way over there. Oh, but yes, what I was talking about. Ow. 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 I can't get audio directly from the computer anymore. Ever since an update to the software recently, I cannot record from the computer. So I literally have to pump the audio through the speakers of my secondary display, and hopefully they will mesh reasonably well with my voice. We will see. Here we are back here. I did a little bit of work in between episodes, not on the structure, but nice. Bringing supplies around. And, we'll proceed to add the quarters to this spot right up here. And that's what we'll do, and that is how the episode shall begin, so say we all. Alright, I just listened to that clip back. It's not bad. Actually, the sort of slightly muffled background audio kind of works. I think it's okay, and my voice is distinct from the background. So, to my ears, it sounds like I can hear the game, but to your ears, it's actually a not bad equalization, maybe is the correct term. I don't know. I think the devices that typically do this things are called equalizers. One way or another, I need to get my act together. We need a floor. And I'm not sure if we, after all the stone, we should start using wood. I got a little bit, including this sort of lavender stuff. I actually didn't need to do that, but I would do this. So do we want lavender jacaranda wood up here? No. So does anybody out there know anything at all? No, I'm just kidding. About... I don't know, is this appropriate? Whoops. Watch, the game's gonna crash. Nope. Oh, wow, okay. Usually it crashes when I have to separate two unusual new blocks. So what was I saying just now? Oh. Microphones. I mean, I have... Snowball Blue, or just Snowball, I don't know, and it's decent. The audio quality is decent, but when I use B's and P's and stuff like that, there's a breath of air, and that just comes through quite strongly in the audio. It's like explosions of P's and B's, and I know there must be equipment out there that actually muffles that. Like I listen to. I haven't been lately because I'm saving it up because I'm going to drive for like 12 hours in a week after next up to New Hampshire from DC. Probably in the middle of a snowstorm, which is typical. Actually, this is okay. I mean, it's bland, but it's okay. I don't know if it's okay or not. But, I listened to Mysterious Universe. And they have really, really good audio equipment. And they very infrequently produce video, so I haven't actually been able to see much of their audio equipment. Not that I would really know what I was looking at, even if I did. What do you think? Is this all right? But I'm just wondering, you know, is there a tool that you... My brain is telling me this is like disc-shaped piece of... I don't know. Fiber? No, I don't know what the appropriate term would be, but... You know, there's no space here for the doorway. I may have to do something about... Well, yeah. There's no space for a doorway. I may have to... Hello? Hello, moon. Sudden rain dispersal. What am I saying? What am I saying? I don't know. Some sort of like disc-shaped, not film, but I don't know, microphone foam that might catch the air. But I don't know what it's called. I don't know if that's even true. And the doors are going to be a problem. I'm not sure if I care. These holes may not be a problem. Well, completely nullifying everything I just did. I am opting for... Whoa. Oops. Crap. I'm opting for a stone floor anyway. And actually, come to think of it, if that's going to happen, might as well just take this all out. Oh, of course that would happen. Then again. Let's go back around. Because the back end definitely needs to reach out to this tower. I am certain that I want to involve the tower in some way. Oh, for crying out loud. All right, all right. Again, super stupid. Oh, dang it, and I forgot to remove these. So yeah. What I'm saying is I want to it's going to be a stone floor again, and it will extend out back and maybe jet out from the front a little bit as well. I let it to go just the tiniest bit further, like so. And I think I'll just do this. Maybe put something more distinct down the middle for texture. Because, you know, these are where the these are where the nobles live. So they might want nicer quarters than just some old funky lavender wood floor. You know, that stuff's just, it's just beneath them, obviously. So this should extend all the way out to here. I'll worry about how it's supported from underneath a little bit later. But I want to extend this out at least as far as it takes to help measure what's going to happen here. All right, so before we can actually extend anything to the back, we actually have to establish the final wall height back here. And it's going to be... Why don't I have DAS height? You know, if I were prepared for these clips, things would go a lot better. Let's see. What? See... Ooh, I need that. I thought I had that. That's strange. Oh, Decite, please. Here we go. That's all I needed for now. Splat. I didn't need them ankles anyways. So, you know, I don't think actually this back wall will stay this shape, but I do know the towers are going to stay where they are. So let's at least bring them up just a little bit more. And it's probably going to have to be at least this high. How does this compare with that guy? That guy's still higher. So let's say there are dogs outside, as there are, in fact, dogs outside. Shall it go up to here? 1, 2, 3. That's the same all the way around. So on this side, it will also be 1, 2, 3. And then on top of that is a layer of spruce. So all other things, 1, 2, 3, get rid of this, that will define... Did I bring any spruce? I did not bring any spruce, because being prepared is... Okay. Did I miss something? That's the same all the way around. And yet, that's taller. I'm confused. I am most confused. Okay. I'm pretty good at... Oh. Never mind. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So I counted from the wrong way, and now I can't get back up. Alright, so go back around yet again. How does the muffled music sound, eh? I'm not sure I've recorded any yet. So that... And I'm pretty sure the wall will stay the same over here, so this much, at least, is safe and will offer me a way back up. So here is where it must occur. I'll probably end up putting all of this back in just a second, but it doesn't hardly matter. Guess I gotta go get that wood. So I'm trying to make a tapering tower. I'm not sure what the ultimate point of this spot will be. I'm almost thinking maybe just because of the nature of this thing, I ought to have a dacite section going along the floor. You know, you can see it there, right? Which also, I'm also going to need... Ooh. See? So it's, you know, mildly tapering. And there's the exit, you know, for the wall guards. And that's not a bad height for the wall back here. It's not so short. That stuff under there is going to have to be filled in somehow. Definitely. But the tower, you know, being part of the castle, is starting to take on some of the bright textures involved. I forgot to mention earlier, but I went and filled up the sort of dirt ravine over here with actual dirt. Whether or not it will stay, I don't know. There may be cascading gardens or something in that space. We'll find out. I did something over here. It's okay. There's a bit more up there going on. Whoa. There was a pause just now. Now, let's see. Wood supplies, iron bars. I felt like there was a thing that should be done. Oh, yes. In fact, actually, I'm not going to use any other sort of glass, so let's make a bit more purple glass. I can't. Never mind. All the dye is somewhere else. Oh, I'm all the way out of marble again. Stink. Stink, stink, stink. Well, I put this here. I feel like I want a floor in that other room, and I'm not sure what it should be. Let's take another look. Apparently I'm going to have to fly off and get more marble, which is not really the end of the world. It's not very far away. Let's see. So here we have a room. I want a floor. I want the... Ooh, excuse me. I want the floor to be distinctive in some way. But I'm not sure what that should mean. I have some comatiite, which is nice shade of yellowish orange, which might work. I'm not sure if I want if I want this to end here. I'm not sure what should be on the roof. I think I'm going to have a garden on the roof. And I think also, if I'm going to have that, why shouldn't there be a stairwell here? But I was thinking, well, was this a bedroom? Maybe not. Maybe it's a stairwell. And maybe at the top is a bedroom and then a garden out beyond. So this is like a dining room. Maybe some sitting space and more library space. It's a lot to decide upon. But let's... I have the silk touch. That's all I need. Let's go get some more marble, which is off in this direction, roughly. God damn it, just died. I went to go to an interesting thing to record, and my ship put me inside a wall, and there was nothing I could do. It's not fair at all. And so, of course, I will once again, completely and utterly robbed of having the experience. I hate these things. I need to replace my very... God dang it. Piss off. Very, very ailing, Silk Touch. Not that I'll even get Silk Touch back, but, I can't even try. And this keeps... It's like, anytime I'm above 27, 28 experience, I am almost guaranteed to lose it. Now this... Actually, first, let's worry about all my stuff. Oh, okay, that's good. So at least I didn't lose the Silk Touch that I had. Hello? Hello? That appears to be just about everything, including food, which I need. Hello, experience, come on. Give me something. There we go. Okay, so this was what I was... Again, the sud's coming up. This is a... There's a rat up there. Or something. This is sort of... If anybody's ever played Oblivion, this is similar in concept. Sort of like an incursion tower sort of erupting from the nether. And it looks like there's a blaze spawner in there. I don't think I have any... it's got this like floating shard of crystal. Actually, the designer of the Ruins mod, Striker or something or other, we ended up getting in a bit of an argument about how to render things because I wanted procedural rendering for figuring out whether or not this even spawned and if it did or didn't it would have things in it. And he was like, you can't expect me to do recursive stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, actually I can. It's not that hard. But, its proximity to these older ruins suggests there once was a village here and that it had fallen after this incursion tower spawned. There are not enough of these in the world, but there is apparently one near me-ish, near-ish. Anyways, we gotta move on. I have things to gather. And we're on our way back, coming up almost immediately. Oh, look. There we go. I was expecting that. Load, please. So there's the place. There's my ship. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sold on this design, just because it sort of tapers funny. I kind of expected it to want to be bigger on top rather than smaller. But, it's taken a lot of work. It's not bad. I'll probably almost certainly just leave it the way it is. But, I don't know. There it is. It's coming along. And I'll come in for landing. I'll sort through all the things I just got. And we'll return to duty in construction. Alright, so I think... Actually... Ooh, hello, rain. I like rain. I'm going to put some windows back in these spots over here. Keep this going. And it feels so loud to me, but the actual recording is okay. Not as sure about what's going on here. It doesn't... It seems like I should fill that space, and yet I can't really go around the corner very well. Maybe we'll put in bookshelves or something. I don't know. That just doesn't work. I don't know. Leave me alone. Actually, this feels wrong too. Were these supposed to be out? No? They were, but now that was a wall. That's why that didn't feel right. Let's put these in. So, maybe that's... I don't know. I think this is going to be better. In fact, actually I'm going to yank this out. And I think what I'll do is I'll hide this. Made for convenience. I'll hide this under here and then bury it later with a bit of blue schist. But now it comes up the sides. I like that better. Maybe... No. Not that. Well, yeah. How about that? And then this can come down the middle and provide us with a nifty blue schist floor. And I don't know, should that be... Okay, I got plenty of these. Let's extend this out. And then... It's a bit of a cubby. And then we have a bedroom. Should the bedroom be large? So we come up the sides. Perhaps we keep going. Let's for a moment theorize. We're going to keep going. Make this foyer a foyer. Because I can say foyer now. And keep going with a stairwell. Ooh, ooh. Up one more. I can't tell. That's a solid block. That's not. So we want solid on the last step, which I think is going to work out. So we can keep going. Let's make this... Well, if we can do that, how about we give ourselves just the tiniest bit more ceiling here, and therefore spare ourselves the misuse of precious, precious marble floor by doing this. Right? So we get a little bit more room down here, and that looks good, and we get a little bit more up there, and then the stairs continue on at an acceptable pace, and we arrive in what will be yet one more room, which we can do this, right? Can we? I think we can. Well, yes, we can. Okay. And do I have... I do have, in fact, solid. So just bring this up further. Give myself a better idea of what's going on here. How big this room is going to be. And this room can have a big old... It can just keep going. Do we want these windows down here to keep extending? I think we might. But for the moment, let's just do this. In fact, let's just keep it going. And we'll figure it out in a moment here. Dink, 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 dink. You know, I'm gonna have to decide on... I don't have to decide on the ceiling so much over here because it's already taken care of. That's gonna be a garden. For the private use of the royal nobility thingy things that they are. So... Can I get down through here? Just barely. So it's a tight squeeze. I'm not sure that I would want to sleep up here. But we'll make it so. This will be sort of a loft, and there might be a private seating or something down there. One thing I know I can't do is have that go any further. So I think it's safe to say we've arrived at the top. Make this just a little bit taller here. And then we'll have to start tapering it soon. So let's do that next. Okay. That I'm not sure about, but we'll need... What will we need to taper it? We'll need... For that matter, what is... Oh yeah, I just made that. I was like, what is that doing there? This, however, actually, whoa, that's wrong. Come back to me. Oh, it's gone. Come on, really? Dang. Right. Oh yeah. I'll make this the official ceiling for this part. So I don't have enough of these. I do have plenty more, don't worry. Whoa. Alright, so I think I'm gonna need a lot more. Well, what I need really is Doit. Ooh, that was further than I thought it would be. Okay, so let's get a little bit of Doit. Do I have any Doit? I actually don't. Just the tiniest bit of Doit. Right, so I don't really like how low the ceiling is. It's unroyal. But I couldn't really see a good way of doing any different with the dirt just above. So, you know, it's pretty much it, I guess. Just fill all this junk in. Let the patch of grass grow. Not sure about this. I'll do that. This I'm also not sure about. Continue to poke away at it. This won't be completely garden space. In fact, there may even be a water space. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, though, because that might leak. I suppose I wouldn't really be able to grow much of a garden without water, though. Perhaps I should move this up. Let's say like this. And move the whole thing up a little bit. Gives us a chance to have a floor. Whoa. Well, it does. And then I can have a little pond as well. Yeah, I think I'll move the whole thing up. All right, here we go. I think this will be a lot more interesting. Here, oops, here. I broke my newest cheapo pick. It's no big deal, I guess. Trying to avoid using the other one, though. So this provides for an interesting ceiling. I think. Whoa. I think. Textured, interesting. And off to the sides we can have the opportunity to have little pools. Let's go on up and see how that looks up above. I have not put the dirt back down yet, but I will. Just a moment. Actually, it would really help. Spread that grass, which has been quite slow to go. Actually, make a liar out of me, and there's apparently some right now. Oh, I can't do that just yet. The water will have to be in these ones right here. So there'll be little pools. I was thinking of, at first, having like little rivers to either side, but I couldn't quite make that work with the stone. The pattern you'd seen below. So I'm just gonna have little tide pools instead, and I think that should work out all right. So let's see. This one has to go. This one has to go. Putting in a bit of wall here. It's not very effectual at the level that it is. So this may not be a final design. I don't know. It does actually block walking. Any guy coming up here who would jump around would be able to get up and over this, and they might, but overall it looks like I should... Oh, actually, that's better. Cool. Okay, so yeah, that's actually not so bad. I'll continue doing that. It needs to be done up there as well. What I'm wondering though is, what about this? What about this stretch? Like so. Why does that look different? I don't know. I'll do it on the other side. I won't worry about it too much because it's a minor detail. All right. So let's see about tapering this whole thing off. Well, that can work right there. Where was that? Right here? And here? Oh, I think it's going to be here and here as well. So what does that translate into over here? Like that, right? Okay. And boink, 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 boink. We should probably put something here. Well, I don't know. Let's go up 2. I hope I don't run out before this is done. And whoops, crap. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And here, and here, and here, and here. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I wish I had glass on me because I would put some here. Well, stink. I don't have any steps on me either. I guess I'll have to come back to it. And there we go, I think. Let me tear this down with my precious pick. And yank this out as well. Garden area is starting to grow. We'll want probably a tree somewhere in here. Maybe a nice tall tree. I don't know. Maybe a rare tree of some sort. So I don't know. I mean, this spire is kind of gross to me. I don't care for it a whole lot. But I also kind of want to move on with my life and do other things. So here it is. We need to... I don't know. I really need to flesh it out to be more than just this. Let's take a look at how it looks from beyond. So I think all the rooms are pretty much intact. How do you like these? These are nice, I think, anyways. Oh, I forgot one here. Let's put that in place. It's strange, but these windows, they not the solid brick ones, but the panes increase the light level just slightly. Maybe everybody already knew that, but I was doing it in darkness. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. It's lighter in here than it was a minute ago. This area needs railing that I have used up already. Woo! Okay, we got to get further away than this without dying. So I'm thinking I might, continue to toy with this village. Maybe I'll come back in the future at some point. But I think I'm gonna call this the end of this particular thread of videos for now, so I can get on with the other one, which really is going to force me to do some planning because I haven't done a very good job of planning at all. I haven't even finished a sketch yet, and it's been like months. It's distinctive. I feel like maybe you see those. I'm not sure if you can see my cursor or not, but each of those little windows, maybe a tendril of marble should come down to give you a sort of a transition. I don't know. I'm going to call it good. I mean, it's distinctive. It's obviously wealthy. It's not very castle-like. But it wasn't, I guess, really supposed to be. So, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and come again next time for a return to either, I don't know, Project 4 or maybe it was 6. But the one where it's probably going to be my longest series in this entire season. So, thanks you. Come again.